Good morning, everyone. It is 8:13 a.m. Tuesday morning. I actually got some decent sleep last night. I slept for 8.5 hours. Well, not all together. I still woke up every hour, hour and a half to go to the bathroom. But altogether, I was in bed for 8.5 hours, and that hasn't happened in a while, so I feel great. Might not have to take a nap this afternoon. So anyway, you know how we start these vlogs. First thing we have to do is update our calendar, so let's do that. It is April 2nd. And there's Shadow Cat. Alright, so after that, we'll say goodbye to the room for now. I was going to do a room tour video, but I don't know, I might, man. I might. So now that we've done that, good morning, Bella. Good morning, pretty girl. Look at you. What? What? Little silly girl. See, I got my blanket out on the couch there. I just keep it out here now. Alright, I gotta take my meds. I have 4 meds. I take 3 in the morning and 4 at night. So I have Eliquis, which is blood thinner. Lasix, which makes me pee, and then Carvedilol. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's for high blood pressure, which I don't have, and also prevents strokes and heart attacks, and just basically helps your heart. So these are the 3 I have to take every morning. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, meds are done. Now, I suck at swallowing pills. If they're big pills, I have to chew them up. Luckily, these are small, so I can just swallow them, no problem. Here's my Bella. They're supposed to come cut the grass today. The backyard really needs it. As you can see, got weeds growing, so that's what it looks like now. If I remember, I'll show you what it looks like when they're done cutting it. So the guys that we have cut the grass do an awesome job. Alright, hopefully I don't cough too much in this video. So now it is 8:17 a.m. I'm going to make breakfast. You already know what I'm going to make. I'm going to make eggs over easy toast. I started making 3 eggs and 3 pieces of toast because when I did the 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast, I will get hungry in the afternoon and start snacking, and so when I do the 3 eggs and the 3 pieces of toast, I'm good till dinner time. So that's what I started doing now. So let me get everything set up and we'll be back to cook dinner. Dinner, good lord. We'll be back to cook our usual breakfast. I swear I'm awake. Alright, we got our butter in the pan. And I have to put a little bit of butter in the pan because if I don't, the eggs will stick to the pan and just rip apart. So I'll just put a little bit of that unsalted butter in there. And put 2 eggs in at a time. So we'll do the first 2 eggs now. And give me a minute, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. We got the first 2 eggs cooking. And this bread is so big I can only fit 2 at a time. I can't, third one won't fit, so I gotta do 2 at a time with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get another stick of unsalted butter out and let it get to room temperature. Since we're almost done with that current stick. Yep. This unsalted butter tastes just like regular butter. I can't tell the difference. Which is one of the few things where I can't tell the difference when there's no salt. Yeah, that's going. Well, that's going. Let's go set up for a movie this morning. Now, I've started watching the Police Academy movies. I watched Police Academy 2 days ago, and then yesterday I watched Police Academy 2. I was going to watch Police Academy 3 today, but I decided to watch something else. A movie called Angels in the Outfield. I think I've seen it one time. About angels that help. It's a baseball movie. I think I've seen it once. So I figured I'd switch it up from Police Academy. And you see Bella over there keeping an eye on the backyard. Alright, well, let me put this camera down. Let me try to flip these eggs over and get them on a plate without breaking the yolk. We'll see how that goes. Alright, made it. I'll cook this last egg. Put just a little bit more butter on that pan so it doesn't stick. Alright, and I'll be back when it's done. Well, I broke the yolk on the last one, but that's okay. 2 of them came out in one piece. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So, let's take this out in the front room. Oh, don't let me drop it. That would suck. Got the good old dinner tray here. I'll go grab a napkin or a paper towel. Give me a minute. We'll be back. Hi, Bella. That pretty girl. You silly cat. Alright. Breakfast and a movie. Let's get it loaded here. Angels in the Outfield, 1994. I swear I've seen this once before. I think it has Christopher Lloyd in it, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let me eat breakfast, let me watch this movie, and I'll be back with you when I'm done. So Bella thinks she hears something outside. I looked outside, I didn't see anyone or anything, but she hears something. What is it, Bella? What is it, pretty girl? Hi. Alright, so the movie is over. It was alright. Like a typical 90s Disney movie. So, what I wanted to do is, it's probably not the smartest idea to try to do right now. I want to go up in the attic and bring some stuff down that I could put on eBay. I know I got some old die-cast cars and stuff like that. I just want to take a look and see if there's anything that I could put up on eBay. So let me get my shoes on. I'll say probably not the smartest thing to try to do, climbing that ladder, but we'll attempt it. So let me put my shoes on and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. This is what I'm happy about. Last month, my feet were so swollen that I couldn't put these shoes on. And now they go on just as easy as can be. But yeah, last month my feet were so swollen I couldn't fit in those shoes. I actually had to buy another pair of shoes that were a size bigger. But, okay, I'm gonna take this real slow. Like I said, probably wasn't the smartest decision. I'll tell you what. Give me a minute. Alright, so here's what I pulled down. The die-cast cars that I was looking for, I didn't find. And I was going to film up in the attic, but I just wanted to get down. Some old Power Ranger toys. I might list this all in one giant lot. Just sell them all in one big lot. I have Lord Zedd here. And I'm going to clean these up as best I can. Hi, Bella. Pretty girl. So we have Lord Zedd. We have Finster, who apparently has some anal bleeding going on. Then we have, I believe this guy was called Sockadillo. We have Lord Zedd's weapon. It's kind of bent. And we have this Megazord, which isn't really, stickers are all torn up. Basically, you press these red buttons on his arms, and his fist shoots out like a projectile. Yeah, not in the greatest shape. Then we have the Karate Action Blue Ranger. You press this button on his back, and well, if his chest would stop moving. Yeah. And then all these, what's left, are when the Power Ranger movie came out, McDonald's had Power Ranger movie toys in their Happy Meals. And this is them. Got all 5 of the Zords. I thought I had all 5 of the Rangers. Apparently not. Got the Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, and the Pink Ranger. I know I had all the Rangers at one point in time. And yeah, you can see it's yellowing because it's been in the attic for, yeah, that's all yellow right there. It's been in the, these have been in the attic for, God, man. The movie came out in 95. I'd say we put them in the attic about 98. So about 26 years they've been in the attic. Yeah, they've been up there a long time, Bella. So yeah, I'm gonna try to clean these up. I don't know if I can do anything about the yellowing on that, but I'm gonna try to clean them up, and probably gonna list them all in one big lot all together. See what I can get for them, because I only have a few $100s in the bank to pay my bills with until I find out whether or not I've been approved for disability. So I need some money. Yeah, I knew you were gonna jump up there. And you know I can't pick you up right now either, you little stinker. You little stinker, you know what you're doing. Alright, so, yeah. Let me work on this. I'm gonna get them all boxed up. And, I'll have to take pictures of them, list them, box them all up. So I'll be back with you a little bit later. Alright, so here it is. I'm going to put this in one giant lot. And I don't think I'll get too much for them, since they're, I mean, the aliens and Billy are in decent shape, but everything else is, you know, wear and tear, and it's yellowing, so I don't think I'll get a whole lot for it. But every little bit helps. So I'm going to go ahead and pack these up. So I can ship them out if someone buys them, and yeah, so I will be back. Alright everyone, so I got the Power Ranger stuff listed on eBay. It's good to go. It is 11:38 a.m. I'm gonna go take a shower. I just watched a little I don't want to be mean. the not so good children across the street throw their trash in the neighbor's yard. Yeah. So now I know who's throwing water bottles in my yard. It's those little bastard kids across the street. They just had a house that was built and someone just bought it like 2 weeks ago. And I heard some noise and I looked outside and it's the kids across the street, so I keep my eye on them because they're always doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing in other people's yards. And sure enough, he's got a water bottle. He walked over to the neighbor's yard, dumped his water out, and just threw his bottle in their yard and walked off like it was nothing. And the thing is, their parents are just as bad. And we'll talk about that when I get out of the shower. Oh boy, I feel better. Took a nice hot shower. Feel refreshed. So yeah, like I was saying before I went to shower, the parents across the street are just as bad as their kids. Because before that house was finished being built, they would take their trash and just throw it in that lot. They'd walk over there, throw it in the lot. I mean, there's been times where they just took the trash out of their car and just threw it in their driveway and just left it there for the wind to blow it wherever. Usually over here. So they've been trashed since they started renting that house. And that's the thing about that house. That house is a rental house, and everyone who's ever rented it has been absolute garbage. So yeah, that's why I always say if those people disappear, that house disappeared with the people in it, it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. We've told their kids to stay out of our yard. We had one of the kids decided he wanted to come in the backyard and start throwing his basketball at the windows and run away. We had one night all their kids were gathered around our back door for whatever reason, and our back door is just a sliding glass door that locks. So when told them to stay out of the yard, and they still throw their toys and their trash in here. And just a couple weeks ago, I looked out the window, saw 2 water bottles, of course, and I saw something green, so I thought it was like a Sprite bottle or something. So I go out there to collect it all and throw it away. And as I'm walking over there, I guess the mom was just coming home, so she pulls into the driveway, and she stays in her car and she's watching me the whole time. Which I'm like, what the fuck? So anyway, I get to the green thing and it's a Frisbee. And I pick it up and I go to the water bottles, and all of a sudden she starts hollering, I'm sorry, sir. That's my son's. You can just throw it back over here, baby. And I'm looking at her, I'm thinking to myself, so your sorry ass knew that your son's toy was in our yard and you were just going to leave it there. And the only reason you wanted to get it out of the yard is because she knew I was going to throw it away. Which I was. Because I've thrown plenty of their toys away that they've decided to throw in the yard and just leave there. Now, they're going to learn. Little kids are going to learn. They like to leave their toys in the yard. So the next morning, if they're still there, I go out there, I gather them up, and I throw them in the trash can. They're going to learn. I have no tolerance for that, man. That just... And like I said, the parents are just as bad. They're just as ignorant. You already know about the one I call dumbass, who thinks the whole neighborhood needs to hear the bass in his car. It's 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, the neighborhood is going downhill, man. We've got some really trashy people moving in, and all the kids here just have no discipline, nothing, man. So it's going downhill. When we first moved in here, it was mostly old folks who kept to themselves. Now it's just ignorant, trashy ass people. But yeah, and it's funny because when I throw their trash and their toys away, I'm the bad guy. You know, whatever, I'll have to be the bad guy then. Y'all gonna learn. So anyway, that's that. It's 12:09 p.m. I don't really have anything to do. Like I said, my days are extremely boring. I don't know. I'll probably go out and watch another movie. That's all there is to do. I said, my days are very, very boring now. The guys that cut the grass are here. They're cutting the neighbor's grass next to us. They started cutting their grass too. And then they'll be over here, and I'll show you what the backyard looks like when they're done. You saw the weeds and overgrowth, what it looks like right now. It'll look a whole lot better when they're done. They do an awesome job. Yeah, I guess we'll go watch a movie or something. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. Alright, so they finished cutting the grass. I'm going to show you what the backyard looks like now. It looks so much better. Until the dumbass kids start throwing their water bottles in there. Look at that. That looks so much better. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes before a water bottle ends up in the yard. It's 1:20. I'm bored. I don't know what I want to do, man. That's why I was kind of hesitant to film a vlog. These are my days now. Just oh, look at the baby. Hi, Bella. Hey, pretty girl. Hi. A good girl, Bella. Guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure something out, and I'll be back with you. Alright, everyone, it is 4:33 p.m. I'm gonna go wash the dishes from breakfast and probably just watch YouTube or something. I'm not cooking dinner tonight. Mom's cooking dinner. She's got salmon fillets ready to go, and I don't know how to cook salmon. I don't know how to cook fish. I'm not a seafood person. But I had salmon fillets last month and they were alright. So she's gonna cook that. There. Oh boy. Yeah, so we'll wash these dishes from breakfast. So give me a minute and I'll get that done. I'll be back with you. Alright, there we go. Dishes have been washed, dried, put away. Hi, Bella. Hello, my sweet girl. Hi. Hello, my sweet cat. Oh, it's 4:50. I guess we'll try to get caught up on YouTube. I think we're caught up. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Bella. Hey, pretty girl. Well, I was doing good without coughing. Now it's starting up. Oh boy. Check my subscriptions here. Excuse me. Ah, the lamp house. Paging Mr. Martineau. I used to enjoy watching Paging Mr. Morrow, because he goes to Walt Disney World a lot, and his videos will be just showing you Walt Disney World, showing you the inside of the resorts and the hotels, and just, going in there and having a good time. Now all his videos are just, it's just him eating whatever he can fit in his mouth. I mean, the guy's turned into an absolute slob. And when I say an absolute slob, I mean that guy is a slob now. I mean, he's a human garbage disposal. This guy will make videos, I kid you not, in his videos, he'll eat like 3 or 4 different meals, and then he'll have 7 or 8 different snacks, but he has so much food with his snacks. It's like meals. So he has like, I mean, he gets like it equals out to about like 10 or 11 meals, because the guy, he eats everything he sees, and he won't stop. And I watch his videos, I'm like, how am I the one with heart failure when this dude eats every single thing he sees? I mean, he is an absolute pig, a slob. And I mean, when he eats, he drops his food all over the tables. He went to a restaurant where you had to dress up in a suit and tie. He showed up in a Walt Disney t-shirt and a baseball cap and thought he was dressed up enough to get in. So anyway, he had to change his clothes, and he went in there and just dropped food all over the table because he was such a slob. I'm like, oh God. And he's a walking cringe factory now. The guy walks around, holy moly, wow, wow, guys, oh my Lanta, I can't believe that, guys. Oh God, I can't stand watching the dude anymore. God, when I say he is a slob and a pig and a walking garbage disposal, he is, in every sense of the word. If anyone should have heart failure, it's paging Mr. Morrow. That's why I look at him like, how am I the one with getting heart failure? And this dude, all he does is eat from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to bed, nonstop eating. And oh God. And he's so, like I said, he's such a slob. At the end of the videos, sometimes he'll film the inside of his apartment, and you just see trash all over the floor of his apartment. So I don't enjoy watching him anymore. I really don't. Since we're talking about hygiene and being slobs and everything, I'll tell you what bothers me. When people don't cover their mouths when they cough. Especially when they're sick and they start coughing on everyone and everything and coughing on food. That just, I had a family member help me make breakfast one morning. I was making scrambled eggs. I had beat the eggs and I'd put them in a bowl, whipped them up, beat them up. And a family member grabs the bowl of eggs and was putting some pepper in it, and all of a sudden just starts coughing into the bowl of eggs. I kid you not, just right there in front of the bowl of eggs. Just coughing all over the eggs, and I got pissed off, and I said something about it. And I kid you not, this person's response was, "It's fine, we're family, we have the same germs." I kid you not, that was their response. And I just shook my head and walked away because I was so disgusted and so pissed off. I'm thinking to myself, are you really that disgusting that you will cough on people's food and say, oh, it's okay, we're family, we have the same germs? That is unbelievable, man. And to this day, they will not cover their mouth when they cough. Cough on everything. Everything. Just cough all over it. How hard was that? That's all you gotta do. Cover your mouth. But they won't. And I know some people, I kid you not, who will go in the bathroom, take a crap, just take a dump, wipe their butt, flush the toilet, and walk right out without washing their hands, and immediately go touch food, remote TV remotes. And I'm just like, that's so nasty and disgusting. You took a dump, wiped your butt. Why would you not wash your hands? It's like, why would you not wash your hands after you go to the bathroom anyway? That's just so disgusting, man. And you have adults that do it too. When I worked at Walmart, we had a guy that worked in produce. The fresh fruits and vegetables. He would take a dump and walk right out without washing his hands and then touching the fruits and vegetables. That's why I never bought any produce when he worked there. Management knew about it, but they wouldn't say anything to him. So I'm like, he's got dookie hands all over the fruit and vegetables. I don't know, man. I don't get why you wouldn't cover your mouth when you cough and why you don't wash your hands after going to the bathroom. It's just nasty. How the hell we start talking about hygiene? Mr. Morrow, that's right. So yeah, anyways. So I was supposed to have a follow-up appointment with my cardiologist 2 to 4 weeks after I got out of the hospital. I got out of the hospital on Valentine's Day. But for whatever reason, they couldn't see me in 2 to 4 weeks. The earliest they could see me is April 18th. So a 2-week follow-up has turned into a 2-month follow-up. And I'm hoping to get some good news, man. I'm hoping I get good news. I'm hoping that the clot is shrinking. I'm hoping my heart is getting stronger. Just want some good news, man, because honestly, I'm tired of this mess. I know I stay positive for the most part, but sometimes it really gets to me, man. There's sometimes at night where I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'll be completely honest. I'll start crying like a baby when I think about it, and I'll be like, why do I keep having to go through crap like this? For those of you who've been here for a while, you know, in 2018, I dealt with colon cancer. You know, I had cancer and I had to go through that, which absolutely sucked. And now I've got a clot in my heart. I'm in heart failure. I have blood clots in both my lungs. Luckily, those are gone. And it just gets to the point you're like, why does this keep happening to me, man? Why do I have to keep going through this? And it's I can't lift anything over 10 pounds. I can't even take the trash out because the trash bag, when it's full, is too heavy. It will put too much of a strain on my heart. I can't even pick up Bella right now. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm hoping for good news because I don't know. I'm just tired of dealing with all these health issues, man. And I'm diabetic on top of that, so there's that. I'm anemic, which told you before is something with the blood where it's in my legs. Where if I press down on my legs, it'll leave an indentation for a few minutes. So I mean, it's frustrating, man. Like I said, I stay positive for the most part. But there's some times where it just really gets to me when I really start thinking about it. And sometimes I break down and I cry like a baby. And I snap out of it and go on about my business. But I don't know, man. It sucks. As I said, I put a post up there earlier. I'm like, I like to think I'm a good person, do things the right way, and it's like, what's the point? Why do things the right? Oh man, you've been a good person your whole life, done everything the right way, the way you're supposed to. Here's cancer, here's heart failure, here's a clot in your heart. Thanks. I don't know, man. And that's the fluid buildup from the heart failure that makes me cough. It's not fun at all. So yeah, sometimes it gets to me, man. It pisses me off. Like, why do I keep having to deal with this stuff? But anyway, another update. I don't know if anyone up here was friends with me on Facebook. I deleted my Facebook profile. I got rid of Facebook. So every time I go up there, it was people just whining and complaining about stupid stuff and being desperate for attention, and you know, people making up stories about how they have health issues just so they can get attention. And I got tired of it, man. So I don't have Facebook anymore. I got rid of it. Okay, let's flip this around. I think I'm caught up, man, because I'm not gonna watch Mr. Morrow. I refuse. Wrestling Bios. I'll probably watch that. Wrestling Bios is a good channel. Office Update. I watched that earlier today. Let's see. Watch that. Yeah, I'm caught up. Well, caught up. It's funny. I start vlogging, then this dude starts vlogging. I do Saturday Night Horror. He does VHS Horror Night. Dirty thief. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I don't think of it like that. That'd be a stupid mindset to have. So I guess we'll watch wrestling bios, wrestling matches where the wrong guy won, and of course Triple H is the thumbnail. So it's 5 o'clock now. This is 30 minutes. She'll be home about 5:20. Like I said, I don't know how to cook salmon fillets, so I won't be cooking dinner tonight. I did download last night's episode of Monday Night Raw, so we usually watch that Tuesday nights. So after dinner we'll be watching Monday Night Raw, and WrestleMania 40 is this weekend. Alright, well, let me watch this video, and I'll be back with y'all later on tonight. Alright everyone, it is 6:40 p.m. Getting ready to watch last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. Wrapped up in my blanket because I'm freezing. And I'll be back with y'all a little bit later. Alright everyone, it is 11:45 p.m. I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. We're going to call it a wrap on this week's vlog. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do in the future because, I mean, you've seen how boring my days are. I can't really do anything anymore. So, yeah, pretty boring day. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. On behalf of myself and baby Bella, who is sound asleep, like I'm about to be. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all watching. And we'll see you on the next video. Y'all take care.